Okay, I think we're about to go live. So welcome to everyone who is here and all the people who are not here as well. Welcome to them as well. Why not? So what I would suggest is we start with the lowest exam level, which is PAT, and then we start with a higher one, which is the first certificate. I think we have two people doing first certificate. One person doing PAT and Pietro who's doing IELTS. Pietro, can you hear me? Can you just confirm you can hear me? Right. I don't know if you can hear me or not. First of all, can you hear me, guys? Just let me know if you can hear me.
Yes.
Great. Pietro, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, fantastic, Pietro. Okay, so Pietro, welcome to the group. Laura, Elena, and Deborah is coming in as well. I'm going to be asking you very simple questions from the beginning, okay? So Sarah, you go first. So Sarah, what's your surname?
My surname is Mammarella.
Okay, very nice long surname. Can you spell it, please?
Yes. Mammarella.
Fantastic. Tell me a little bit about where you live.
I live in Rome, which is a fantastic city. There is the Colosseum here, and there are some amazing shops of everything. Rome is famous for carbonara, which is
food, right? That's food.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Because you mentioned shops, are you very keen on shopping?
Yes, I do.
Okay. What kind of things do you like to buy?
Especially some dress, hoodies, trousers, jeans.
Do you think that Rome is cheaper than other cities?
Yes, it is.
Right. Okay. What's your favorite shop?
My favorite shop is I don't know, Bershka, Pull&Bear, H&M.
Okay. Next question. Who do you live with?
I live with my family, my brother, my sister, my mom, and my dog.
And out of these people, who do you get on with the most?
I don't know, with everyone.
Okay, that's very diplomatic. And if you do you live in a big neighborhood or a small one?
A small one is
what do you like
very
about your
small.
neighborhood?
Yes, I do, because it isn't very loud, noisy.
Noisy, yeah, it's not very noisy. Okay. Thanks very much for now. Just hold it there. We're gonna move on to Pietro. Pietro, can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes.
Fantastic, Pietro. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Who you are? What do you do?
Yes. My name is Pietro. I'm 22 years old, and I am just agree in science of communication at Roma 3 University. I
That's enough for now. So the correct expression is I have just graduated.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, just graduated.
Thank
So
you.
what did you like about your graduation, about your university degree? What did you like about it?
I like the big the big way that this type of course offer, because I like the job of the journalist, in particular about the football, the football journalist, and nothing.
And that's it. Okay. What do you think about your field? Are there a lot of jobs in your field?
Yes, there are, but I know that if only with my my degree,
Yeah.
I don't do nothing for now. I have need to take another degree
Another degree.
for
Okay.
complete my study.
So are you saying your degree is not enough?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. So you need to study more.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. That's hard because everybody wants to find a job and work. Do you live with your parents or do you live alone?
no, I live with my parents and my brother. I have a German Shepherd too.
Oh, wow. A
Big dog.
beautiful dog.
Yeah, yeah. And
German Shepherd. Does he sleep with you in your bed?
no, 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 no.
Look, that German Shepherd needs his own bed.
Yeah, I know, I know. He have a personal bed only for him.
Wow. Okay. So who takes your dog out most times? Is it you, your parents, or your brother?
Usually, uh, me, I, mm, I,
You walk your dog?
yeah, yeah, yes, in the park, in the Caffarella Park, you know.
Right. So you walk your dog, and your brother does not,
My brother,
basically.
not a lot.
Hmm.
Sometimes my mother, uh, or my
So,
father.
so you share the responsibility, basically.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, so we'll move on now to Elena. Thank you, Pietro. Elena, so your questions are obviously in the beginning same as anybody else, but then they will be a little more difficult because you're doing the first certificate exam. So here we go. First questions are always easy. What do you like about living in your town?
Well, of course, I love that there's everything, I mean, it's the capital, so there are a lot of shops, there's a lot of opportunities. Like if I want to go out in the afternoon, I could, if we went in the coronavirus period, I could go to the cinema, for example. They just opened it now.
Sorry, where could you go? Say that again.
To the cinema.
Oh, okay, right.
They just opened, and I'm dying to go again because I love going to the cinema.
Okay, so they have opened cinemas in your area. They have opened them now.
Not in my area, but yeah, they should be open now.
Okay, I haven't heard of cinemas opening, but you are obviously more well informed than me. So, are you looking forward to going there on your own or with your friends?
With my friends. I have friends of mine that is just as excited as me, and we are really looking forward to go.
You're looking forward to going. Yeah. Right. So, what are the facilities that you use the most in your neighborhood?
Well, for example, there are a lot of shops. There's a bookshop that I love to go, the Stanley, who is next to the British school.
Yeah, by facilities, I think shops are, facility, but things that you actually use, like gyms, sports centers, hospitals, places where people get some kind of a service.
Yeah, of course. There is a gym not far away, and I used to go there before it closed. I don't know if it has opened again,
Right.
actually. But there, it was very good. It has a lot of service. There was the gym where there were all the structure, and there was a swimming pool.
Sorry,
a lot
the
of
gym
swimming.
with what? Gym with what? I didn't hear that. You said there was a gym with
Yeah, there were a lot of
people? I don't know, instructors?
no, there was a swimming pool where I used to go when I was a child, and
Yeah.
it was
So,
very good.
when you go back now, back out to normal life, what's one thing that you will not do anymore?
I don't know if there is a thing that I will not do anymore. There are a lot of things that I will do again. I would love to do again,
Right.
like I don't know.
The cinema you mentioned.
Yeah, the cinema, of course, and seeing my parents, my relatives again, because they live in Sicily, and I cannot see them right now, but I wish I could. So
But you
maybe,
will see them, yeah, that's a
yeah.
good thing. So there is nothing you will not do anymore.
Mm.
Fantastic. Okay, hold it there. I'll move on to Laura. Laura, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Fantastic, Laura. Okay. Tell me about your weekends. What do you love to do at the weekends?
Okay, so now that there's the COVID, my weekends are not like they used to be before. But generally, I like to go out with some friends, or I don't know, just my mom every Saturday make pizza, and I love I love it. And I don't know, I I am always studying those weekends because school is nearly to finish, and it's very stressful. Mm, but now I'm in quarantine, so it's difficult to say what I have done this weekend because I've stayed in my room. And
Oh, so you're quarantining at the moment.
yeah,
Wow.
yes I am. So
Okay. Not
I
ideal.
have watched a lot of Netflix, and yeah, that's it.
I think you should be studying a lot.
No, yeah, but when I do not study, I watch Netflix because
Yeah, of course. Something you have to do, right? There's
yeah.
lots of time. I quarantined for 10 days as well because one of my students was sick. So I
Yeah.
understand that. Is there something that you're looking forward to doing when you go back out?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to see my friends and my classmates because, for example, this week I I would have to go to school and see some of my classmates that I've not seen for a year. So
Hmm.
it was really when I knew that, I was really happy, but now I'm a little bit sad because you know I miss them, and so I think I would love to see them again.
Absolutely. Okay. Hang in there as well. Let's go to Deborah. Hello, Deborah. Let me know if you can hear me.
Hi.
Hi, Deborah. How are you doing today?
Good, thanks.
Right.
Was a
Just
busy
one
day.
thing I wanted to tell Lara that I forgot, and other people are making the similar mistakes. It's always what are you looking forward to doing? And you will say, I'm looking forward to going out, meeting my friends. Even though it's true, we always use ing form with look forward to. Okay, can you just remember that? I'm looking forward to meeting people, going out,
Okay.
going on a holiday, for example.
Yeah.
Right, Deborah. You are in a slightly different situation from these guys who are preparing for exams. You are at the moment working as in a HR department, right?
Yes. Yes,
Right.
I
Can you
do.
tell me something that you really love about your job?
Uh, I love so much working with people, as you know. I'm working as
Can you speak up a little bit? Maybe it's my mic. I don't know. I can't hear you very well.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now it's much better.
Okay. Probably is my microphone.
No problem.
So I'm working as HR and as a recruiter and trainer.
Mm-hmm.
The best part of my job is working with people, as you know, because
Why
you
is
can
it working? I mean, why is working with people such a good thing, such an interesting aspect of your job?
because you can help the people to develop their self, their skills, and also to you can help them to understand what they want in their job, what they prefer in their job, um, and I don't know, and also to build their future, a better work future for them, I think.
So in that sense, you play a very important role. Am I right?
I'm trying. So I can
Right.
understand what not the best part, what they do better,
Mhm.
and I can focalize their effort in that part.
Okay. So what are the hard parts, the tough days? Why are the tough days so hard for you? Is it because you are dealing with difficult people, or is it your bosses? What is it?
Um, I don't know. Probably I'm working as a consultant, so probably the hard part is to understand the client's needs. So when the company, the clients for me want something, but sometimes they don't told me clear. So I need to understand. I need to also to find how can I say a kind of equilibrium. I don't know if it's
Balance.
correct. The
Balance.
balance
Yeah.
of they ask from me and what I can find
What you
in
can
the
provide
people.
them with. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So how long have you been working in this particular job?
Oh, more than 5 years. I think I'm very close to 9. I'm working
5 years, did you say? I'm sorry, I
more
can't always hear you very well.
5. No, more than 5. I'm working working in this field next year. is my this year, sorry, is R9.
Okay, so you need to use the expression "I've been working." Yeah,
I've been working.
I've been working for 9 years. Yeah. Okay. Cool. It's fantastic. Anyway, you have a lot of experience. I hope they pay you enough for that experience, which is always a question mark. Thank you, Deborah. I'm going to go back to
Thank you.
Sarah. Sarah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Right. Now, I'm going to ask you a question about your best friend. Okay. Why is your best friend your best friend?
Because she is funny, quite shy. She is a real friend. She's always kind with me, and I really care about her.
Right. So how long have you known her?
About 6 years.
That's a long time. Yeah. Long time in a short life. Yeah. You know, it's if you are 50 years old, 6 years is not a lot. But if you are 14 years old, 6 years is half your life. So it makes a
Yes.
big difference. So here's a question for you. If you didn't have that friend that you have, you know, that special friend, would you be just as happy or would you be sad?
I think sad because it's difficult to find a person like this, like her.
Yeah. Okay. So why do you think you are a good friend to her?
Because I help her every time that she asks me something, and I'm kind and nice too with her.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, Sarah, is I'm going to show you a couple of pictures, okay? And I would like you to talk about these pictures, describe them, and answer the questions. First, I have to find the right pictures because if I don't find them, I can't show you anything. There we go. So have a look at this picture and then tell me what you think is happening and why. If you like the picture, why you like it, and if you don't like it, why not?
Okay.
So I'm going to show you the picture any minute. So if I can just blow this up a little bit. View zoom. It's never easy to do things when you are doing it in front. A little bit more. Yeah. I think we're done. I'm a genius. Now let me know if you can see the picture.
Yes.
Right. Now I'm going to give you like a minute to talk about this. Okay. So just tell me what's happening. Tell me what might be happening. So not only what's happening, but why they might be doing these things and what you think about it. Do you like this kind of work or, you know, whatever?
Okay.
Go ahead.
In the picture, there are two people. I think the biggest is the mother of the child, and they are making a cake, I think. Maybe for a party. They are in the kitchen, and I can also see I don't know what's that. A tablet, some salt, some eggs, and also like a clothes. I don't know. No, what's
Just carry on. Don't worry. Just carry on.
Okay. There's also a table and some chairs. The little girl is wearing a nice dress, black and white. The other person, the other girl, is wearing a t-shirt and a pair of light blue jeans. And
Right. Okay. Thanks very much. So, I think what you need to do, I mean, you did a good job of describing the picture, okay? But sometimes you used language which was a bit too complicated. You can just simply say, I can see a mother and a daughter. Yeah. So you can say,
okay.
"Oh, I can see a mother and a daughter, or I can see two people who are probably a mother and a daughter.
Okay.
They might be making a cake, but you're not sure. So you're using the expression might be or could be. When you're sure, then you can use the expression must be. They must be making a cake because I can see the cake shape at the background in the background, you know. But apart from that, you can also say how they feel. They look very happy. They look very relaxed. It's a beautiful kitchen. You know, you can use expressions like these. But apart from that, it's fine. So,
Okay.
well done. I'm gonna go to Pietro if he's still awake. Hello, Pietro. You there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic, Pietro. Right. So this picture is for you. Can you see a picture with a football thing?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Can you describe what's happening and who this person is and what might be happening?
Okay. In the picture, there's children that see a football match, and he is very focused to the match, and mm, he's at home, and this Robert, maybe
Yeah,
it's all.
that's it. Okay. So children is two or more people. Yeah. So you can say I can see a child
Child, okay.
who is watching a match.
Okay.
So see is not appropriate when you're talking about television. So you watch a match, watch a film, etc.
Oh,
He's very focused. Yeah, that was okay.
okay.
And you can also say that he is in his living room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, living room. It looks like a living room anyway. Doesn't look like a bedroom. And you can also say that he is relaxing. Probably he has finished his homework. Yeah. So you can say things like these there. Okay, thanks, Pietro. We're going to Laura. Do-do-do-do. Laura, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Right. Can you see this picture, Laura?
Yeah.
What can you see? Can you tell me?
I can see two pictures. One with some boys, I think a band who
Okay,
is
perfect. Yeah. So this is the typical first certificate exam question that you will get.
Yeah.
So you have two pictures and two very different pictures often, okay?
Yeah.
Why have people decided to do these things in their spare time? So you need to talk about how these pictures differ from each other. I mean, they're totally different, how they differ, and why, in your opinion, some people, you know, play in a band and others, whatever.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So the first thing that I would say is that in the first picture, we know that there's a band that is playing some music. So I think it's rock music because I can see some guitars and and rock music is very, very loud. In the second picture, there, I think they are at the lake or on the sea, but anyways, it's very calm and there are no noises, and I think this is the big difference. But also in the first picture they are inside instead of the second that they are outside, and I don't know. Um,
Don't forget a question. Why have the people decided to do these things in their spare time? So why do some people want to play in a band and others want to, you know?
I think that if you could and you like really really like music, have a band is the best thing to do, because it can be really funny, and maybe sometimes if you're really really good you can also become famous, and I think it's a great thing. But the people that are doing sailing, yeah, is sailing. Um, I really like sports, so I think that I would love to to do sailing because it's a new experience, and maybe those people I don't know, likes a lot the water and sports water, and yeah, it's really funny, I think.
Right, Laura, thanks very much. Right, so when you're doing this kind of question, okay, it's really important to look at the differences and compare them. For example, people who like to do sailing, why do you think they don't want to do, they don't want to play music, in your opinion?
Maybe because um, playing music is something that yeah, I think that sailing is a really difficult thing, and you have to do a lot of practice. So maybe uh, they have a lot of passion with sailing, and not maybe with music. And people
Okay,
will
let me
like
ask
music.
this question to, let me bring in Elena. Elena, can you tell me, you're doing the first certificate exam as well? Can you tell me why some people prefer to go sailing and not play in a band, and why some people would rather play in a band and not go sailing?
Well, the first thing it might be that they like doing one thing and not the other, or maybe they are not good. For example, I've done. I was not ever in a band, but I played music, played the piano, and one summer I have gone sailing, and honestly, I prefer playing the piano because I'm better, and I just prefer doing it. So this two thing, you do what you want to do and what you're good doing it.
Okay, so I think these are all valid reasons. One of the main reasons, I mean, Laura was saying that, you know, you need practice for sailing, and not everybody has the patience. I believe that to play the guitar, you need practice. To play the drums, you need practice as well, don't you?
Yeah, you need practice as well, but sometimes, the most of the times, people who play guitar or drum have also a talent to do it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so it
So
could be
I think
more.
you
maybe-
girls need to mention the fact that one is outdoors and the other one is indoors. Okay. Some people don't want to be indoors. They want to be outdoors in the nature. So they might be climbing, sailing, walking in the mountains, running, skiing, whatever. As far as they're outside, that's what they want to do. While other people are okay with being indoors and they're passionate about music. So I believe that's one of the reasons why people
Also,
don't.
I think that when you're in a band, you are with other people instead of when you're sailing, you are alone. So maybe there are some people that prefer to stay alone and
Yeah,
do.
absolutely. Especially in this kind of
alone.
sailing, because there are other boats where you actually are with other people, you're team working, you know, the bigger boats, you're like a team of 10, 20 people, right? But in this one, yeah, they're all alone. Right. Eleanor, your turn. I believe this is the one. Yeah. Okay. Harry, can you see the picture properly, Eleanor?
Yes.
Right. Why do people enjoy talking to friends in these ways?
So I think that when you talk to your friend in person, it's a lot better because you can see them, and it's more enjoyable. But sometimes we can, like when we're quarantined, we can't talk to our friends in person. We must talk to them by the phone or via internet. So that's my point of view. But some people actually enjoy talking to friends by the phone or via the internet because they don't like going out, or they actually they're very shy maybe, and so talking to someone in person might feel terrifying. So
Okay. So, yeah, you pretty much said everything. I think facial contact, face-to-face contact, not facial, face-to-face contact is important because we can actually see people when we're talking to them, you know.
yeah, I
And
prefer
they're
talking face to face, but we can always talk face to face. I have a lot of relatives all around the world, and I absolutely cannot talk face to face to them all
yeah,
the time. So I
yeah.
must,
Although you have things like FaceTime and etc.
yeah.
Yeah. Sarah, can you tell me a little bit about your friendships? Do you like to talk to people face to face or phone them or like text them?
Me?
Yeah, Sarah.
I like to talk to people face to face. I think it's better because you can see them, and you don't have to see them by a screen. And I think it's healthier too because the phone could be dangerous for our life.
Literally kill us, you mean? Phones can kill us. No, not kill us, but yeah, dangerous. Like too much phone is bad for you. Pietro, what about you? You are more like a phone person, or you like to hang out with your friends?
I I'd rather to speak with the person face to face
Yeah,
because it's better to look the expression about the the face the, about the person that you have in front.
Especially if they don't like you, you know?
Sorry?
Especially if they don't like you.
Yeah.
If there's a problem, you can't solve a problem on the phone. I mean, there's so much misunderstanding. Deborah, you're in a field of, you know, of very delicate matters. You literally decide who gets the job, who doesn't get the job, right? How important is face-to-face communication in your field?
I think it's very important because you can see lots of information from the body, the body languages. But sometimes, for example, in this period, you cannot meet the people in person. We started to, for example, in my job, to do the job interview by phone and also by web call. I think we lost a lot of information. Also, how the people come to the appointment, to the meeting, the way they dress, the way they stay in front of you. But in the same times, in this period, for example, if we meet in person, we need to use the mask. So you can lose lots of information as well. So in this, if you use the screen, the web call, for example, in this period is very useful, I think. We need to find a balance, but for example, I prefer the talk in person to meet the people face to face.
Right. You say you prefer in-person communication, basically.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Because this is what we have done for thousands of years. We've talked to people in person, not through a phone. I'm sharing a screen, guys. You can see it. It's for everyone now. The last 10 minutes we're going to talk about. Is it always best to learn things from older people? People like Sarah, who's on, she's only 14 years old. Is it always good to go to older people to learn, Sarah, do you think? Or, what about cooking? Is cooking something you learn from older people? The latest technology, the best clothes to buy. If you take advice from your mother, is it a good advice? Is it good advice, or if you take it from your friends? What about choice of school subjects and how well to behave? So let's start with Sarah. Tell me about taking advice from older people. What can you learn the best? Can you learn cooking the best? What?
I think yes, how to cook because, for example, my brother is actually really good in this, and I think that he could be a great teacher for me. The latest technology, I don't think so, because I'm younger. I could learn more things about this new world.
Right. So you think you can teach the older people something?
Yes, maybe the latest technology, because sometimes the older people don't know about this thing, and
Right. It makes sense. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense because kids spend a lot of time on phones and computers, so they know more. What about you, Eleanor? What is it that you can learn from older people best? Also school subjects and how well to behave.
I don't know. It of course depends on the person you talk, but well, maybe how to cook, because now we just, I don't know, buy thing that we can cook in 5 minutes because we have no time. Well, before they used to cook a lot or more constructed thing, so maybe that. But all the other thing changed so much since well, as like school subject. School is not what it was like 20 years ago, even.
Yeah.
I mean, school
How is
change
it?
every year.
How is it different?
Well, there are a lot of new subjects, for example, and even the oldest subject like math or science are changed a lot because, of course, we discover new thing. As of course, in science, we always discover new thing.
Yeah.
So
Moving on all the time. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know
Absolutely.
if school is the best thing to learn from an older person.
Laura, sorry, Elena. I'm gonna move on. I'm
Yeah.
sorry to interrupt you. And did you want to say something, Elena?
No, not something.
Okay, Laura. Did you take advice from your parents when you were deciding what subjects to study, or was it your own decision?
My parents have no, sorry. So I like to decide things alone because I have to decide what I want to do on my own because it's my own life. But my parents.
Is it your own life?
No, but my parents
I'm
have
just joking.
a really good influence on me. They always giving me advice, and I appreciate it because sometimes I can do something that is not good because
You mean make a mistake?
so yeah, I can make some mistakes.
But don't you think mistakes are part of life? If you don't make mistakes, you don't learn.
I think mistakes are part of life, but it always depends on which mistakes you made.
Yeah, it depends on. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Absolutely. If the mistakes are big, then you're in trouble. I know you're right. So with Pietro, can I go to Pietro?
Yes.
Pietro, what about you? Did you? I mean, do you listen to your parents when you buy clothes, or
Sorry?
do you listen to your parents for advice, or you're too old now?
I don't understand the question.
Right. Okay. You know, when you are making a decision, yeah,
Yeah.
like you're going to study a subject at university, or
Okay,
you
no,
go-
I'm independent.
you're independent.
Yeah, sorry.
You're independent.
Yeah.
Since when? Since you were a kid, or lately?
For the choice.
Yeah.
Okay. For the choice, I am independent. No, come era? Sorry.
Independent.
Independent. Okay.
Yeah, but have you always been independent, or when you grew up, when you became, when you were 20, you told your parents, enough, I'm going to make my own decisions?
No, sorry, Robert, but I don't I don't understand. Yeah, no, I understand the question, but I
No problem at all. No problem. So do you like being your own person?
You like?
Being your own person. Do you like being independent and not asking anyone?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I prefer to be independent person. Not ever, but
Not always, not
not
always.
always. Sorry, but 90%. Yeah,
But now you have a girlfriend, I understand. So how independent are you really?
it's true. It's true.
So maybe you're not so independent as you think you are.
Uh,
That's true. Oh, anyway, that's good. Deborah, you're yeah. So what about your independence? How? I mean, you're in a. I believe you are in you are with a person, right, in a relationship. So do you think when you are in a relationship, you get to make your own decisions? You have to share the decisions. How do you manage it?
I think for the important decision, I think it's important to share,
Hmm.
to talk with your partner, to understand also what you want to do about the question, about the situation.
So
Uh,
what decision would you share with your partner? Like, what kind of pizza are we having tonight?
I used to talk about everything, to be honest, but
But pizza
I'm
is an important decision.
yes, but just because I want a part of his pizza, so
Yes,
I
of
need
course.
to understand what you want to
What we're
buy.
eating.
No, but I'm kidding. Just
Yeah,
I
me
think
too.
in our life, in this moment where we used to share, for example, the decision about um, our work, or I don't know, we are just moved in a new apartment.
Hmm.
So every decision about the renovation
Oh yes,
we
it's
shared,
fun though. It's fun, isn't it?
um, and I don't
Don't you
know.
think it's also fun to share these moments?
Sometimes yes, and sometimes I would like to decide by myself, but
Yeah, yeah,
but I know it's important to share. Also, for example, in this moment of our life, we talk about children or our future.
yeah.
All of that are very important
I
decision to
agree.
share.
I agree. I agree. And that's why we are social animals. We're not bears, or we live in community. So,
Yeah. Also,
guys,
because I think it's important to share the responsibilities and also to understand the other point of view.
I agree. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Fantastic. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this session and it gave you a bit of. Do you think you got a good amount of practice of speaking? Sarah, did you get? Are you satisfied with the speaking session?
Uh, sorry, I can't hear you
Yeah, I was saying, are you happy with
clearly.
the speaking today?
Yes, I do.
Right. So remember to join next week as well, especially if you're doing exams. Okay, everybody who's
Yeah,
doing exams, remember that. Thanks very
okay.
much for joining in, and I see you next week.
Thank you.